Hello, my name is Kylan Taylor, and I'm going to be sharing a story that's personal to me that has helped encourage me through several stages of my life. It first started out when I was fearful, but then I eventually stepped out of my comfort zone, and now I'm confident to do so again and again. First, it started off when I was a 7th grader, or the summer before my 7th grade actually. So I was a cheerleader, and we were getting ready for the football season in the fall. My coaches sent out an email saying that they were looking for leadership applications. I was a 7th grader and was eligible to apply, but I didn't think I had a chance since there were 3 8th graders and only 3 positions available. I talked to my friend who was also a 7th grader, and she said she wasn't going to apply since there was no chance that she'd get it. And she said I probably wouldn't get it either. I went home and told my parents the same thing, but they encouraged me to apply. They said it'd be a good learning opportunity for me to learn how to process applications and then also have an interview. So I filled out the application to the best of my ability, asking for 3 strong references and answering several essay questions about me and what I hope to achieve. A few days later, I opened my email and I see that they had replied to me and said that I had gotten an interview slot. Of course, I jump out of my seat and I'm excited, but then my next emotion rolls over me as quickly as the first came. I didn't think I had a chance, and I was fearful that I'd have to go talk to my coaches one-on-one. I was scared to talk to people a lot when I was younger, and especially in 7th grade, because I didn't think that I wasn't confident in myself. I didn't think I had a chance at changing anything or getting that role. But I showed up anyways to that interview. My palms were so sweaty, they were wet, and my hands were shaking, and I think even during the interview when I was walking in, my mind went blank. I don't remember any of it. But when I sat down and my coaches started talking to me, it was another wave, but this emotion was different. It was a wave of peace and calm, because they addressed me so sweetly. They knew who I was, and they know that I was great at what I did. We talked about my strengths, as I was willing to help out and I was a great role model, and my weaknesses, that I was not very assertive. But they believed that if I practiced being assertive, that I could get really good at it, especially when it comes to the team. Then after that, I left, and it had been several months before I heard anything. No one really heard much, as I asked around with the 8th graders and the other 7th graders. But I waited patiently, while kind of accepting the fact that I did not get the role. I knew that I did a great job in the interview and the application, but knew that the 8th graders just had seniority and worked really hard for what they do as well. But then, on the first football game of the season, after I had practiced warming up and stunting with my teammates, the coaches had called me and the 3 8th graders over to talk. I knew that I probably was going to get turned away not being on leadership, but I had accepted that. I was a little sad walking up, but it was okay. But then the next thing that came out of my coach's mouth surprised me. She said that we all 4 had a spot. Joy washed over me. My smile was from ear to ear. I think I might even jumped out of my shoes. I was so excited. They had opened up a 4th position just for me. How lucky was I? I then got to grow in my confidence in my leadership throughout that year, and it gave me the confidence to reapply the following years when I was eligible, even through high school. It also gave me a confidence in myself to be able to apply for jobs and have interviews, and then also for colleges. I'm so thankful for that I had the opportunity to grow in myself and my confidence and step out of my comfort zone, because it's made doing so again and again so much easier on me. And I also kind of like it now. I enjoy stepping out of the comfort zone because I know I can do great things, even things that I wouldn't normally do. I hope this brings confidence in other people and encourages you guys to go do the same thing and step out of your comfort zone, as you may be able to do something great as well. And even if you don't, at least it grew you and your confidence and that your ability to do new things. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day.